What's going on, guys? Talk Aston Villa here, bringing the season review for Aston Villa. First and foremost, I really apologize. I've been meaning to upload more, and obviously I've moved house. I've moved back home from university. Semester's been over for about 3 weeks now. I only got one review of the last 3 games, which I apologize. Just been busy hanging out with friends, work, and all that kind of stuff. I have a better job this summer, so hopefully I'll have more active and be more active on YouTube and stuff like that this summer and on Twitter. So anyways, let's get right into the review. Another shit, it's a joke. A really shit season. We didn't move anywhere. I think we finished 15th last season, 15th this season. I optimistically, probably unrealistically, I want it mid-table. I want it 12th or 10th, something like that. To at least, even 14th I would have taken, just to show, we improved a little bit. But no, we didn't do anything, guys. Obviously, going into the season, we just didn't sign the players we needed. We needed the higher caliber, those older players that are going to help Ron Flyer and the older players with leadership, and we didn't. We brought in young talent. I think that a lot of people blindly saw it, and Lambert kind of just went with an ego of, I got Christian Benteke in last season, so I know what I'm going to do with youngsters. I'll give him credit with Leandro Bacuna. Silla, Jed Steer, one for the future potentially, but he didn't do the most important thing, get rid of the dead wood. He just didn't do it, guys. Obviously, dead wood being Alan Hutton, Darren Benton, etc., etc., and it probably keeps going on. And he didn't do that. We've been carrying these guys for ever since Lambert came in. We haven't been playing Alan Hutton specifically. What was the point of keep loaning these guys out? Alan Hutton sat there majority of the season and just ate up wage bill. We could have used that to loan in a key player. Shea Given, for example, was on probably 30 plus K a week or something like that. We could have used that to loan in someone like a Lewis Holtby who was for loan. How perfect would that be with Delph, Holtby, and you could probably throw in L. Brighton on the wing or something. How perfect would that have been? And we didn't do it. We bring in Grant Holt in January. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. It's just wow. But anyways, going in the beginning of the season, first 4 games, I'm thinking, oh my god. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Newcastle, I believe, was the 4th one. We beat Arsenal first day. I think a lot of us were thinking, oh, yay. But I even looking at that, I think it was just blind hope. I don't think it was actually going to be, this is our turnaround season. Look, shocking opening the day of the season. And then we just lost and lost and lost. And we showed up for the big games, obviously, beating Man City at home 3-2, beating Chelsea at home 1-0, drawing Liverpool at Anfield, and leading 2-0 against Liverpool at Anfield, 2 at halftime, and obviously including Arsenal. And besides that, we just didn't show up. We tried to make those bigger games close. That's great if you want to have the Giant Slayer title, which we easily got this season. There's no arguments about it. But we didn't show up for the smaller games, and I hate to say smaller games, but I have to. Sunderland, Cardiff, Norwich, Fulham. I'm not saying they're smaller clubs, but obviously it's not bigger than playing in Man City. That's what I mean. And you have to show for those little games because it's easier to get points playing a Sunderland than a Man City. It's great to beat a Man City and have that fantastic day, but I'd rather beat Sunderland twice than beating City once, if you guys know what I mean. It's great to get those 3 points, but I'd rather have at the end of the day putting a harder effort in both legs against a Norwich or something and getting those 6 points. Of course we did, but it's really epitomizing. Thank God there were so many shitter teams than us. Obviously there was Norwich that went down, Fulham and Cardiff, and West Brom finished below us. But there's teams like Sunderland who pulled off the great escape, and congratulations for them to doing so. That jumped ahead of us, and I don't want to disgrace Sunderland, but I kind of find that embarrassing. They struggled all season, and they finished above us. There's so many games this season, guys, where we should have had that game. We didn't have anybody that wanted to grab the game by the scruff of the collar, by the scruff of the neck, and take it. And obviously Benteke getting injured in the earlier part of the season. I think it was against Norwich. Kozak came in, looked positive. Kozak goes down, oh no, out for the rest of the season. Then we only have Benteke. Grant Holt comes in, which was so pointless. I don't even know why. We should have just had Bowery, and that was it, because Bowery put in more of an effort and play Hellenius. This is what I mean. Why are we playing Hellenius and Bowery? Grant Holt scored 1 goal. I give him that credit. Great. We still lost that game. I think that was Fulham. And it didn't do anything for us. And he gave it an effort, but he's the most laziest, just so-and-so. I'm not going to say he's overweight because I'm not that childish, but, like, just, it was pointless. It was something we could have used to bring in a Holt, like an impact midfielder that wants to burst up on the field. He also plays, I think, left mid too, and on right mid on the wings too. Like, that would have been the perfect signing for a loan signing from Tottenham, and we didn't do it. We let Fulham grab it up. And you know what? We probably could have, with a player like that, we could have probably grabbed another 4 points and been happy and climbed up, a level or two of standings, and we didn't do it. And you got to think, just, like, what are we doing? Like, at home especially, look how inconsistent we are. Drawing, just, we either lost or draw. I know we had some big wins at home, i.e. Chelsea and City, but I would take 6 wins at home over those 2 massive ones. Yeah, that's great. You have a nice day out, you beat Chelsea, but that's one day. I'd rather have 5 more for one game. It just, I don't know. Like, I'm honestly hoping Lambert leaves now. I think he's lost the dressing room. There's always been rumors about scuffles and fights and arguments in the dressing room, egos clashing, and obviously with Benteke getting injured, our main strike force was like Bon Lahore playing striker, which I think he's more of an impactful winger. Vyman finally showed up against Hull, and that was really about it. And he looked dominant there. I'll give him credit for that, but he really just disappeared this season. And Grant Holt, Bowery, I'll give him credit. When he did play, he put in a full performance. He had some good chances, and really the whole game, he came out and tried. Even Man City, he came out. I'll give him credit for that, but we do have some prospects for the future that I like seeing at the end. We had Jack Grealish come back from a great loan at Notts. Thanks to Notts for just developing him as a young man, because he looks like a great talent for the future. Cal Robinson, things like that. It looks positive, but we're not bringing those players that need as a leadership role to push it forward. We're not going to get Gareth Barry probably in the summer anymore. We're hopeful. I'd love to have him back, that leadership. He could still do a great job as a CDM, but Everton, Arsenal stuff are looking at him. And it's kind of scary to say, who are we going to get? I don't know, looking forward, obviously, Lerner's putting the club up for sale. I do thank him for what he's done in the first few seasons that he's had us, and then the last few he can buzz off because he hasn't done anything. And I don't think he's lost that passion. I think it's just come to the point of where conflict of interest, maybe he wants to move on to something else. I don't blame him. Lambert has to leave, I think, in my opinion. Obviously, Neil Lennon looks like he's going to Norwich or something now. Lambert wants a Celtic job. Obviously, he's from Scotland, and I do think that's going to happen. So I don't know who's going to come in now. But anyways, this video has been 8+ minutes, and it's just a lot of negative season, guys. I love this club. I really do. I just love this club. But at the end of at the end of the day, it really hurts you when you see such poor performances and so many players that just don't seem to care. So many championship quality players, i.e. Baker, please leave. Just absolutely shambolic among others. And if we carry with the same squad and don't have those older, higher quality players, it's not going to look good next season. Hopefully we get an owner that cares, a manager that has fresh ideas and has an attacking philosophy, because Lambert just has lost it. Anyways, guys, this has been the season review. It's a bit long, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Made it a bit longer to make up for being so inactive the last few weeks. So, let's see if we can break it. I think my last video got like 33+ likes, which is fantastic. It's a new record. Can we beat that, or can we get around that? That'd be absolutely amazing. Obviously, comment, leave all your thoughts below. I'll try to usually get to them as much as possible. I almost answer all of them anyways. Follow me on Twitter at TalkAstonVilla and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys probably in another couple days or a week or so. And also follow the front three. We're starting to put videos back up there, and there's a shorter, briefer one of this on there. So if you don't want to watch that, you can watch this too, or you can watch both. Anyways, guys, peace out.